Gravity and Heaven. Heaven letter number 4975. July 9, 2014. There is gravity to keep your feet on the ground, and there is heaven to keep you soaring ever heavenward. You feel tugs in both directions. Therein began this fictional yet so true seeming force of opposites. Therein began such a thing as changing your mind. Therein grew your remarkable growth. You would love to be one-minded, and yet seldom are you. Sometimes you are open-minded, and sometimes you are close-minded. And sometimes you don't really know your own mind at all. Sometimes you may feel like a piece of dough pulled in so many directions, like the old woman in the shoe who had so many children, she didn't know what to do. The word "or" was born, and so began your dilemmas. They are real enough to you, and yet they are dilemmas because you believe they are. As part of your free will, you find yourself in a quandary. On one hand, you crave free will, and, in another, you do not. How nice it would be, you sometimes think, to always know the right choice or choices. What a relief that would be to not so often be up in the air, for life will make you land somewhere. Sometimes, you have to pull your parachute and see where you will land. Your decisions are not a toss of a coin, although sometimes you would admit that life is like that. Your eyes are closed, and you have to choose. Your eyes are closed because you may not see all your options, let alone understand where one or the other will lead, even as each choice leads you closer to me. When it comes to choices, you may not see any of what you call good ones. You just don't see any free falls or getting off easy, no matter how many times you have had free falls and landed lightly. And now I will say to you, it doesn't matter. What? You say, God? It doesn't matter? Your life doesn't depend upon it, whatever it may be. You have a lot invested, and, even so, it doesn't matter. You are splashing in the ocean. Ultimately, whether you go east, west, south, or north, why are you stressed? Perhaps you don't really believe that you come to me. Perhaps you think you never land or never rise. Sometimes you may feel that you never get anywhere, that you are just marching in place. Well, ultimately, that idea holds truth. There is never really anywhere to go. You may transverse the universe. You may have many windfalls and many close calls, and yet you hear me tell you that you have never left the full range of my heart, that you always, through thick and thin, have all the blessings of the universe no matter how fearful you may feel. You have, in fact, been in a mirage. You have been leading a fantasy life. Despite all your travels, you have had a dream. You have been living a dream, a very eventful dream, yet a dream nevertheless, a dream in your sleep that you can only awake from and rub your eyes, and know once and for all that it is only a dream. What matters now is that you are awake. And what an awakening! You are now at the pinnacle of an awakened truth that you and I are hand in hand. Whatever you thought of your dream while you were dreaming it, you have had a landslide awakening that finds you immersed in my heart. You discover that my heart is yours, and that we are not two but one, and have always been so. You are waking up to yourself. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org